Good morning, everyone. This is your wake-up call, the moment your life changes forever. This is the day you stop wishing and start becoming. The time for excuses is over. The time for regrets is behind you. Today, we declare, it's time to wake up and become someone. For too long, you've been living in the shadow of your own potential. You've whispered your dreams to yourself in the quiet of the night, but silenced them during the light of day. You've let fear, doubt, and hesitation steal the spotlight. But now it's time to flip the script. Now it's time to unleash the fire that's been smoldering inside you all along. Do you feel it? That spark? That yearning? That hunger to be more, to do more, to create more? That's not random. That's your soul reminding you of what you're capable of. That's your potential shaking you by the shoulders and screaming, "Wake up! Wake up and take charge of your life." Life doesn't come with a remote control. If you want to change the channel, you've got to get up and do it yourself. So what are you waiting for? Permission? You don't need permission to chase your dreams. Approval? Stop waiting for people who doubt you to suddenly believe in you. This is your life, and you're the one who decides what to do with it. Imagine your future self. Picture them clearly. Are they confident? Are they strong? Are they proud of the person you've become? Now ask yourself this. What did they do to get there? They didn't wait. They didn't hope. They didn't procrastinate. They took action. They made the tough choices. They pushed through the pain, the fear, and the setbacks. And because they did, they're standing tall, looking back at you and saying, "Thank you for waking up." Do you know what the most tragic thing in the world is? Wasted potential. The graveyard is full of unfulfilled dreams, unwritten books, unsung songs, and untapped talent. Don't let your dreams join them. Don't let your brilliance be buried before it's even seen the light of day. You have something unique to offer this world, something only you can give. But it starts with waking up. Think about all the people who inspire you. Do you know what they all have in common? They started. They began their journey when the odds were stacked against them, when their resources were limited, when no one believed in them. But they didn't let that stop them. They knew the world wasn't going to hand them success on a silver platter. They had to fight for it. They had to earn it. And so do you. You have the same 24 hours in a day as the greats who came before you. The difference isn't time. It's what you do with it. Every second you spend scrolling, doubting, or hesitating is a second you could be investing in your future. Every moment you spend complaining is a moment you could be creating. Time is precious. Time is fleeting. And once it's gone, you can't get it back. So stop hitting the snooze button on your life. Stop telling yourself you'll start tomorrow, or next week, or when the timing is perfect. Newsflash, the timing will never be perfect. The stars will never perfectly align. You've got to make your own moment. You've got to seize the day, the hour, the second. Because if you don't, someone else will. And they'll live the life you were meant to live. It's time to rise. It's time to grind. It's time to push past the limits you've set for yourself. Yes, it will be hard. Yes, it will be uncomfortable. Growth always is. But nothing worth having ever comes easy. If it did, everyone would do it. And guess what? Most people won't. Most people will settle. Most people will live lives of quiet desperation, dreaming of what could have been. But not you. Not anymore. You are not most people. You are not average. You are not ordinary. You are extraordinary. You are capable of greatness. And it's time you started acting like it. It's time you started believing in yourself as much as I believe in you. And let me tell you something important. Greatness isn't reserved for the chosen few. It's not about luck, talent, or circumstances. Greatness is a choice, a decision. It's about showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it. It's about putting in the work when no one is watching. It's about refusing to give up, no matter how many times you fail. Failure isn't the end. It's the beginning. Every successful person you've ever admired has failed. They've fallen flat on their faces. But do you know what they did? They got back up. Again and again and again. Because failure isn't what defines you. What defines you is how you respond to it. When life knocks you down, get back up stronger. When the world tells you no, look it in the eye and say, "Watch me," because you have power inside you that no obstacle, no setback, no criticism can ever take away. That power is your determination, your resilience, your refusal to quit. Think about the people who depend on you, your family, your friends, your future self. They're counting on you to rise up. They're counting on you to lead by example. What legacy do you want to leave behind? What stories do you want people to tell about you when you're gone? You're writing your story right now with every decision you make. And here's the truth. Your story doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be real. It has to be bold. It has to be yours. Stop comparing yourself to others. Stop measuring your progress against someone else's highlight reel. Their journey is not your journey. You're not behind. You're exactly where you're supposed to be, right here, right now. What matters is what you do next. Every morning you wake up, you're given a gift, a fresh start, a new chance to make things right, to pursue your dreams, to take one more step forward. Don't waste it. Don't let yesterday's mistakes hold you back. Don't let fear of the unknown paralyze you. The best way to predict your future is to create it. You don't need all the answers right now. You don't need a perfect plan. All you need is the courage to take the first step. The rest will fall into place. And yes, there will be days when you doubt yourself. Days when you feel like giving up. That's normal. That's human. But those are the days that matter most. Those are the days when you prove to yourself just how strong you really are. You were not born to live a mediocre life. You were born to grow, to evolve, to make an impact, to become someone who inspires, someone who leaves the world better than they found it. It doesn't matter where you started. It doesn't matter how many times you've fallen. What matters is where you're going and how hard you're willing to fight to get there. And let's talk about time. Every second of your life is a precious, irreplaceable resource. Are you spending it wisely? Are you investing in your growth, your happiness, your dreams? Or are you letting it slip away, moment by moment, excuse by excuse? You can't rewind time, but you can make the most of what you have right now. This moment is all you're guaranteed. So stop waiting for the perfect opportunity. Stop waiting for someone to save you. Be your own hero. You have the power to change your life, starting today. Not tomorrow, not next week. Today, right now. All it takes is a decision. A commitment to yourself that you will no longer settle for anything less than your best. And let's be honest, there will be people who doubt you, people who criticize you, people who try to hold you back. But their opinions do not define you. Their negativity is not your reality. The only opinion that matters is yours. So believe in yourself. Believe in your dreams. Believe that you are capable of achieving things you can't even imagine right now. Because you are. This is your life, your journey, your story, and it's time to make it a masterpiece. Wake up, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. Wake up to your potential. Wake up to your power. Wake up to the incredible possibilities that are waiting for you. Because the world needs you. It needs your talent, your passion, your unique voice. There's no one else like you, and there never will be. You have something to offer that no one else can. But you have to take the first step. You have to be willing to do the work. You have to show up for yourself every single day. And when you do, something amazing will happen. You'll start to see the world differently. Opportunities will appear where you once saw obstacles. Strength will rise where you once felt weakness. This is your moment, your turning point. The day you decide to stop dreaming and start doing. The day you wake up and become someone. You've been playing small for too long. You've been standing on the sidelines, watching others live the life you want. But let me tell you something. The people you admire, the people who are winning, they're not better than you. They're not smarter than you. They simply decided to wake up and go after what they wanted. You don't need permission to be great. You don't need anyone to validate your dreams. The only person who needs to believe in you is you. And if you're waiting for a sign, here it is. Wake up. This is your moment. Every champion was once a beginner. Every expert was once a novice. Every success story began with a single step forward. It's not about where you start. It's about where you're willing to go. Are you willing to bet on yourself? Are you willing to take the risks, face the challenges, and do what it takes to become the person you've always wanted to be? Because if you are, nothing can stop you. Don't let fear hold you back. Fear is just a liar, whispering in your ear, telling you that you can't. But you can. And deep down, you know it. That's why you're here. listening to this, you're ready. You weren't put on this earth to be average. You weren't put here to blend in. You were born to stand out, to shine, to rise above the noise and show the world what you're made of. Do you feel that fire inside you? That's your potential. That's your greatness waiting to be unleashed. But potential means nothing without action. Dreams mean nothing without execution. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. It doesn't exist. The perfect moment is the one you decide to act. The perfect moment is right now. Think about this. A year from now, you could be in a completely different place. A better place. A stronger place. A happier place. But only if you start today. Success doesn't happen overnight. It's built brick by brick, day by day, effort by effort. The question is, are you willing to lay the foundation? Are you willing to do the work? And yes, there will be setbacks. There will be failures. There will be moments when you feel like giving up. But those moments are not the end. They're the beginning. They're opportunities to learn, to grow, to become stronger. Think about how far you've already come. Think about all the obstacles you've overcome to get here. You're stronger than you think. You're braver than you believe. And you're capable of more than you can imagine. Stop underestimating yourself. Stop letting self-doubt control your decisions. You are powerful beyond measure, but that power will only show itself when you start using it. The world is full of distractions, full of noise, full of excuses. Don't let them derail you. Stay focused. Stay disciplined. Keep your eyes on the prize. Because the truth is, no one else is going to do it for you. No one else is going to chase your dreams, build your future, or create your legacy. That's your job. That's your responsibility. And it's a privilege. Think about it. You have the power to shape your own life. You have the freedom to choose your path. Don't waste that gift. Every day you wake up is another chance to be better, to do better, to live better. Don't let that chance slip away. Don't let another day pass without moving closer to your dreams. Yes, it will be hard. Yes, it will be uncomfortable. But that's where growth happens. That's where transformation happens. If it were easy, everyone would do it. But you're not everyone. You're special. You're capable. You're unstoppable. Your life is like a blank canvas, and you're the artist. What masterpiece will you create? What story will you tell? And remember, you don't have to do it all at once. Success is not about taking giant leaps. It's about taking consistent steps. It's about showing up, day after day, no matter how small the progress may seem. Because every step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goals. Every effort you make, no matter how insignificant it feels, builds momentum. Momentum is the secret to success. It's what turns small actions into big results. So start building it today. Start taking those steps. Imagine the person you could become if you committed to your growth every single day. Imagine the impact you could make. Imagine the lives you could change, starting with your own. The time to wake up is now. Not tomorrow, not someday. Now. Because every moment you wait is a moment you'll never get back. Wake up to the possibilities. Wake up to your purpose. Wake up to the incredible journey that lies ahead. And when you wake up, don't just open your eyes. Open your mind. Open your heart. Open yourself to the limitless potential that resides within you. Because you are limitless. You are extraordinary. And you are capable of achieving things you once thought impossible. So go out there and make it happen. Go out there and prove to yourself that you're not just dreaming. You're doing. You're becoming. You're rising. So, let's do this together. Let's rise. Let's grind. Let's make it happen. One step at a time. One day at a time. One victory at a time. This is your moment to rise above everything that has ever held you back. This is your chance to silence the doubts, crush the fears, and rewrite the story of your life. You have the strength, the courage, and the willpower within you. It's been there all along, waiting for you to wake up and claim it. Don't let another day go by living below your potential. You're not here to just exist. You're here to thrive, to lead, to inspire. Every great achievement in history started with someone who dared to believe they could. And now, it's your turn to believe. The clock is ticking, and the world is moving fast. But here's the good news. You're in control. You get to decide what happens next. Will you let time pass you by, or will you make every second count? Your future self is watching, cheering you on, and waiting for you to take that first step. So stand tall, take a deep breath, and step into your power. The time to wake up and become someone is not tomorrow, not next week. It's right now. The world is waiting for you. The opportunities are waiting for you, but they won't wait forever. The clock is ticking. The time is now. So wake up, stand up, step up, and become someone who inspires others. Become someone who looks back on their life with pride, not regret. Become the person you were always meant to be. Wake up, my friend. It's your time to shine.